Hey, it's Carl Stryker here with Prime Lending, and I hope that this week is treating you really well and that you and your family and your friends are all enjoying this awesome weather. So I know you're super busy. I'm going to do my best to keep things short today, but I want to talk to you about a super common and annoying problem that's affecting home buyers and sellers today, and that's low appraisals. So now before we go any further, you need to understand in any environment that appraisals can come in low for a number of different reasons. But usually it boils down to two different things: a lack of comparable properties when values are shooting up, or an important detail about the house has been overlooked by the appraiser. So that doesn't happen too often, but it does. So regardless of the reason, what you really need to know are the ramifications and what it's going to do to your next steps. So the bottom line is, if the home that you're trying to buy appraises for less than the contract price, the mortgage you're trying to get is going to be affected in some way, shape, or form. The issue comes from the mortgage's loan to value, or LTV, which is the comparison between the loan amount that you're hoping to borrow against the value of that property. Let's say you're trying to buy an $800,000 house and you have $120,000 to put down. Well, your loan to value would be 85%, right? A $680,000 loan, which is the total amount of the loan that you're seeking divided by 800,000, which is the total price. If the appraisal comes in low, we have to use that. So lenders are going to use the lower of the purchase price or that appraised value. So unless the seller agrees to the lower purchase price, something's going to have to change as the way you get the loan, and it could affect your loan, the interest rate, the program. So it's not an ideal situation, but there's solutions that you and your seller can work through to try to get to the other side of this. So if you don't want to put more money down, you have three options. Number one is both you and the seller could go separate ways. Cancel the contract, you're done. It's a way out. Number two is you or the seller request for an appraisal rebuttal, which is nothing more than asking for the appraiser to go back out there or get a different appraiser to go out and look at the property. Now, that's not very common that we're going to get an appraised value to come back in higher, but it is an option that everybody has. Now, the third option, which is my favorite, is to leverage MI. So to bring MI into the transaction to help that transaction come together. So what we need to do in this situation is, I call it my appraisal gap strategy, and we can deploy it to still help you get into the home of your dreams, and we can eliminate your fears and concerns about coming up with additional funds to purchase that home. So listen, I get it. Low appraisals aren't ideal, but at the end of the day, they do happen. And it's important that you do know that you do have options. And when you're faced with this type of scenario, you got to have a good person who's in your corner, who's looking for those different opportunities. So if I can help you in any way, know that I'm here. I have a strategy that can help you with your specific situation. So if you click the link below, I'll be able to help you with your specific situation to try to figure out a way to navigate through this. So we can take a look at mortgage insurance. There's a monthly option. There's an annual option that you can just buy your way right out of it. And any of those that go towards that appraisal gap strategy may help you navigate through this with a lot more comfort and clarity and understanding about what your options are. So remember, I'm here to help.